Testing. Hey, good morning. Good morning, fellas. We are live. I believe we're live. Testing 1, 2. Yes, we are live. Happy Monday morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Vincent and Ella, good morning. Jag Raj, Jack Wiley, good morning. Black Coffee in the house. Good morning, Black Coffee. Trading Moment, Naruto, Micro Player, Niles, good morning. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, what a crazy overnight session. Oh, man. Good morning, Trader's Chick. Dove Gordon, good to see you. Will Grimmer, did I have a blast with? Yes, we had a great 4th of July. We had a great time. Great time. Good morning, Roger Sam. Giz Marie, Peter Shap, good morning. Good morning. All right, let's see what happens here at the open. Overnight session was kind of a mixed result for me. I wasn't too happy. I got whipsawed big time. My Tradeify account hit my daily loss limit. Hit the daily loss limit on my Tradeify accounts, and that's got me kind of sad, but I guess it is what it is. I got whipsawed. I literally got stopped out right here on this move. This move lower got stopped out. And then I forget. I know I got stopped out again here and entered on a pullback right here and got stopped out again. It wasn't great. Not a great overnight session. I did end up I did okay on my funded future account then. But could have been worse. Could have been better. Could have been worse. It could have been better. Peter Shap, good morning. Trader, Nixu, good morning. Thoral, good morning. Lawrence Harris, good morning. Let's do this. All right, market ripping to the upside right now. Aye, boys. Nice opening rip here. All the way back up to the 970s. See how much, are we just going to rip this thing straight up? All right, market. Hey, Daniel Rosenstein, good morning. Terry W. Daniel, or Danteloy Dan, good morning. Describe your strategy page in Apex dashboard. No, I did not. Let me look. All right, pulling back here to the 950s now. Oh, I see that. Trade. Please fill out your trading strategy. That's insane. I love it. All right, market trying to pulling back here. Struggling a little bit here to get above the VWAP. See what happens. And my glasses. All right, let's see if this low 930s is going to hold. My glasses are seriously dirty. Man. All right, here we go. 925s. Oh, now I can see. Hey, Design Knob. Good morning. John, good morning. Hey, you got that short, John? Let's go. Nice trade. Oh, look at that thing rip lower now. Trying to take out. Actually, we did. We took out the overnight session lows. Now we got to be careful. If we look at the daily chart's looking interesting. We do have some support here at the 890s. You're short 951. Let's go, Sorrel. Nice short. If you shorted this little pop, that was a nicely done, fellas. Nicely done. And now we're trying to bounce again here. What are we doing, folks? This going to be a little bit of a fake to the upside, and then we keep ripping lower. Let's see. Feels a little, I don't know. See. Will we get a bounce here? Right. We can get back above the 945s, then maybe we keep going higher. Feels like it won. I don't know. Feels a little sus. The longs feel a little suspicious. Design Knob. Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys all had a great 4th of July. Dove, J&J, J to the J Futures Trading. Good morning. Harry W, Daniel Rosenstein. Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys all had a great 4th of July weekend. I know I did. We had a great time. Scratch Your Itch Trading and Tony, good morning. We had a great time here. I had a lot of family here on the Thursday and Friday, and had a lot of fun. Lots of fun. I had a front tooth pulled. Oh no, John. Ouch. That does not sound like a good time. You rained all weekend in Central Texas? Yeah, I saw that. Man. I saw some of that video. Man, hopefully man, prayers to that community. That looked horrible. Last I saw the death, was it 80? The death toll was 80 people? That's just terrible. Right, market trying to get back above that 945 area. Let's see. Let's see if this gets back above that 945. Might try a long here. My funded future accounts here. it gonna go or not? Trying to give it some room to go. Come on. Don't fake me out here. Struggling to get through the 945s now. Thought we were through them, but now pull them back again. And rejecting hard here. Yikes. Ugh. Come on. I'm gonna take an L here. Sure, we're gonna get stopped. And can't get above. Ugh, got faked out. All right, we wait. Looks like it wants to go lower now. Could be in for a choppy day too. Good morning, Matty Matt. How we doing? Okay, around 30 was the last. Maybe the 80. Okay, yeah. 82 so far. Man, that's just. I played Glen Abbey yesterday with our member guests for the league scramble, best ball, and alternate shot. Oh man. Sounds like a good time, Matty Matt. I'm hoping to oh really, market? Nah. It's gonna be one of them days. And just straight back up again. All right, we're gonna have to wait this one out. This looks like a choppy, looks like a chop fest right now. Can we get above that 940, 945 right here? Got to get above this 950s, 960s. Let's see if she goes. Probably gonna go now. Now that I've been stopped out. Rip. And pull them back, maybe. Yeah, now it's gonna go without me. Little prick. Broke my driver on the longest drive contest hole? No way. How did you break your driver? Like, did you break it on the shaft or like actually on the face, on the driver face? Hey, Ralph. Good morning, Ralph. No Apex trading? I have not traded my Apex accounts yet. There's still plenty of time, though. We got stopped out literally, and now it's gonna rip. Feels bad. Okay, the adapter popped off the shaft. Oh, man. You hate to see it. But yeah, my ape. So a little bit of a summary of my accounts. These take profit trader accounts. I was not planning to get those accounts. Trust me. Those accounts were ones that I literally forgot about that got rebuild. They got rebuild, and yeah, I forgot to cancel them. So I guess we have 550K take profit that we're gonna try to pass. I went 5 minis long and got caught this move right here off the VWAP. That's how I got halfway there. So I don't know, whatever. I wasn't really planning on trading take profit trader, but I guess we will. I guess we will. Wow, Tradeify. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Those Tradeify accounts were frustrating. I got literally whipsawed around so bad. Got stopped out here. I kept getting stopped out, and then the move would happen. I think I took five losing trades in a row. Trading 2 minis, it's just not hard. It's not hard to hit the daily loss limit if you take 3, 4, or 5 losses in a row. It don't take long at all. Maybe I will, Frozen North. Fingers crossed. I hope we can. Hey, let's go, Matty Matt. That's awesome. Do I have confluences? Exactly what happened to me on the Sunday Open. Blew 3 MFU accounts right after payout. Oh, Antonio, I guess that's better to blow the accounts right after a payout than right before a payout. But it is still frustrating. Hey, good morning, Citizen Zero. How we doing? I bought take profit accounts, but getting no real-time data pop up in Ninja. Oh, so frustrating, Citizen Zero. They still are having that issue. You have to reach out to support, and hopefully you'll get a response. I don't know any other way to do it than just you got to reach out to them and get them to fix it. It's very frustrating. Man, what a choppy open this is. We went through the VWAP, but now pulling all the way back again. Reached out and touched me. Take Bravo Trader taking their times to switch to pro accounts since Friday. Oh, really, Faisal? I see. Yeah, I've honestly, I'm having issues a little bit with Take Profit Trader too. I have these rhythmic accounts. I had rhythmic. Some of you guys remember, I switched to rhythmic for like one round, like over a month ago, and I blew those accounts, but they still, for some reason, even though I've double checked and I've went into rhythmic itself and confirmed that all 5 accounts are liquidation only mode. So I did blow all 5 of them, but for some reason it shows like 2 of them are still active. And so it shows like I have 2 active funded pro accounts, and I don't, which makes it really difficult if I pass these accounts. I've been trying to get it resolved, but I don't know, man. It's like pulling teeth. So anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I thought you needed rhythmic for Quant Guard. I think you do. If you want to trade Quant Guard with Take Profit Trader, you would need to go with a rhythmic connection, yes. Hey, old school, it's great to be back. Great to be back. We are back finally. Last week did not stream that much because of had too much going on, to be quite honest. D Lorenzo, your blown pros are showing as active as well. So do you know, Lorenzo, will it prevent you from activating more accounts? Because that's what I'm afraid is going to happen. I've been trying to get them to fix it, yet I don't get any help. Like, just Anyway, all right, market. 940s trying to make a move higher again. Right now, we're kind of putting in the support right here at 925s. So 925 seems like the area to buy right now. So far, holding up pretty well. As long as we don't, go down below the 900s here. Gotta be looking at longs. Just don't want to be chasing breakouts here. Kind of what I did on that first trade. Chase that breakout a little bit. All right, let's see. Can we break through that 960? Struggling to get through the VWAP here. Wait a minute, is someone... Yeah, there is someone here. So if you guys hear noises, if you guys hear weird noises on stream, don't freak out. We're getting our carpeting changed upstairs. So Riseworks finally sent my MyFund of Future payout a few minutes ago. Must have seen my complaint here. And Tony, nice. Can you please ask it to rip it? Rip it, market. I'm not going to chase these breakouts. And if we get another opportunity for a long down here, the 920s, I think we have to take it. All right, there she goes. Up through the 960s now. Can we take out this 975 now? Here we go. Can she do it? Hey, good morning, Adam. MZ316. Do you believe Lucid is the best option for straight to funding? MZ316. I mean, I don't know that I would say it's the best option. But it's an option. I mean, I think Tradeify is probably like the most reputable, I would say. Probably the most reputable. But I mean, that's what I would say. And then, I mean, Lucid Trading hasn't been around that long, but I like what I've seen so far. Oh, wow, look at this. Going up through the 970s now. Impressive. Do we... Gosh, I want to... And I want to try another long here. Give me a pullback back to the VWAP here would be nice. How you have made it in trading when you can afford carpet, when you can afford carpet and the install. Lucid has Ninja Trader. No, they don't, Samir. Which I wish they did. Like I've gotten one payout now with Lucid. I'm gonna keep trading them, obviously. Right now I like everything I've experienced has been great, but I wish they had trade of 8, and I wish I have to use Quant Tower when I trade Lucid, so kind of the only downside, but trying him out. Missed my setup on my Apex PAs trying to message take profit due to no real-time data error. Oh, no, Citizen Zero. Just don't chase it. It only goes up. Yeah, that's right, Design Knob. That's right. All right, give me a pullback here, and I might try along. Oh, come on. Give me a chance to get in here. Hmm. Actually, I need to go up. I need to go talk to the carpet guys for just about 2 minutes. I need to give. I need to make sure that they. Hang on. Man, I kind of want to wait now. All right, how big is this pullback going to be? A little bit hesitant here. If I get filled here before I just leave. Starting to get a little bit. Let's see. Sure, I like this. Kind of just double topped here from the previous high that we made right at the open. All right, I'm gonna just close that. All right, I will be right back. I'll be right back. And we're back. All right, market. Well, look at that. Now we're just going to rip this thing all the way back down. I'm not sure I trust this. 925 area has been holding up pretty well, but are we going to rip through this? Oh, there she goes. No design knob. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Wow, look at this. Down to the 915s now, 910s. What is going on? Big rip lower here. Wow. All right, let's see. Is it going to keep going? Are we going to get another bounce here? Man, I almost want to do it. And that's from the 9. That's like that's a 20-point bounce. What is going on here? Man, this is crazy. Done for the day. 3 MFU, 505 Tradify. Let's go, Cremator. I wish I could say the same. That was a crazy rip lower. And is it just gonna keep going? I tell you what, man, this market is on something today. Yay. Anybody buy that double bottom at the 905s? I did not have the stomach to do it. Wow. Hey, Fred Yeager, good morning. Good morning, done for the day. Let's go. A-Spec Trading. There is a press conference happening soon. Wait, really? I heard PW is being sued by Top Step for $10 million. Yeah. Yeah, that's... Well, I'm gonna wait to have an opinion until I see Patrick's response to the lawsuit. Something tells me that Top Step is only sharing their side of the story. All right, market. Do I take it? Gosh. We're gonna do it. Want to take it? Hang on, I gotta put my ATM on here. This thing is acting very wicked. Oh, do I have to have my stop? Probably right here. Not ideal. Probably bad idea to be trading this chop. Come on, give me a big green candle here. Come on. Get through the 945s here. Come on. Come on, go. Prius. Oh. Ugh. It's hard to imagine Peter getting into trouble with his attitude and behavior. That's true. That's true, but in this particular case, I think there's more to it than. All right, market, just go. It's not been great this morning. Anybody still waiting for take profit? Yes, Black Magic Trading. I heard someone else was mentioning earlier. They were waiting on pro accounts as well. So all right, market. Just go. Hey, good morning, Orlando. Alan M. Yeah, if we don't get through this, I'm starting to be very. It is starting to not look good. Not look good for me here. We should have made it through the 940s by now, but we can't seem to get going. Tempting just to kill this trade. All right, come on. Maybe it can get going right here. Maybe. Come on. Man, this is bad. Gotta push through here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go. So pathetic. I don't like this. Yeah, this is not good. Not good. Not good at all. Man. Fred Yeager. Well, they're just the first day. They're just evals. But we'll take it. Maybe we can pass them. Maybe this is the time we break our take profit trader curse. Maybe. I'm not going to get my hopes up too much. I'm going to have very low expectations for those take profit trader accounts. And I hope I'm proven wrong. Wasn't even those take profit trader accounts are a rebill account that I forgot about. I got rebuilt on Sunday, and that's the only reason we got them. But yeah, we're getting stopped here. Unreal. Okay, all right. We need to stop trading this chop. This is not going to end well if we keep trading it right in the middle of this crash, choppy price action. Maybe we trap the shorts right there. Maybe we can now get above the 40s. Give me hope, market. Come on, give me hope. Give it to me. Now rip it. Rip it. Come on. We just cannot seem to get above the 40s. Unbelievable. Market, do it. I command you to go higher. I give up. I give up. I was expecting 1K from Apex about 2 weeks ago. I got approved, but the certificate. Really, Lion Trader? If that's is it your first payout? That's why I always cancel when I blow an account. Yeah, I know, Matty Matt. I usually do the same, and this set of accounts, I just forgot about it. Feels bad. Come on, market. Really? Just go. Go ahead and just take me out. I'll know it's going to happen. Yeah, we're totally getting stopped here. Rip. Ah. We just can't get anything going. Maybe we make new lows here. Maybe. Gotta stop trading this. We gotta stop trading this. All right, let's see if we make new lows here. If the 900s, let's see if the 900s hold up again. We do have the lows 890s, and then all the way down here, the 882s is kind of the was the overnight low on Friday. Look at this now, going to rip back up. Watch. Looks like a range day. It is looking like a range day. We just gotta look at. Gotta buy the dips or buy the support resistance. Buy support, sell at resistance. And look at this. This was my first, but now I'm starting not to trust them. What should I do? Lion Trader. Lion, okay, so if this was your first, then you probably put in the wrong information on your deposit. That is very likely what happened. Apex is probably trying to send you the money and they can't. So they probably that is very, very likely the problem, Lion Trader. If you were approved and the funds are removed from your account, then you will get the money, but it sounds very likely that you have the incorrect routing information. Are you international or domestic? Do you know? Like, are you going? Ow, look at this, guys. What a dirty move. Market is being very dirty. Very dirty. Yeah, bottom tick twice now. Just, I don't know. It is what it is. I have a hard time buying right there at the bottom. The 910s was, I guess, the move, but I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so domestic. Okay, it's not dirty. Dirty to me. Um. So I would say Lion Trader. Um. You can probably reach out to support. Double check your spam email as well. Sometimes that the Apex emails will go to spam, but double check your spam email. Then just to check to see if you didn't get an email that they're having that your routing information isn't correct. So double check that. You can also send me an email. I'll try to help you out too. But very likely you just have the wrong routing information in your when you set up your payout method. Yeah, it is Matty Matt. I've every time is because of that. Or someone was lying. All right, are we going to get above the 940s this time? Probably. Probably will. Because I'm not in the trade. So, rip. Ugh. Or we just go right back down. Either way. It was clearly a buy at the 908s. How could you not see it? Exactly, Design Knob. Exactly. It was so easy. It's so easy. Why not try the 150Ks on Take Profit Trader? Oh, man. First of all, they're kind of expensive. Second of all, getting above that payout buffer is just a lot more difficult, but I mean, I've thought about it. But kind of those two reasons are the reasons that I stick with the 50Ks on Take Profit Trader, but yeah, I don't know. All right, market. I don't even know what we're doing here. Market just going nowhere. Let's see if we make new, let's see if we pull back and retest the 910s. Trade the range. It's easy. How much do you want to get paid a day? That's what you need to ask yourself. I mean, yeah, the thing with Take Profit Trader is you just, first of all, you got to pass the evals, and then you just got to get above the buffer. And it's the hard, that's what I struggle with. For some reason, I just can't seem to do it. Cannot seem to do it. But if we get there, it's going to be so much fun. We're going to have a good time if we get there. It's all in your head. Just make better trades. Just be better. Got it. That's sound advice. It's sound advice, to be honest. Just don't suck. I like that. I'm gonna make a sign above my screen. Just gonna say, "Don't suck." And it's gonna fix all my problems. It's gonna be easy, easy. Just lose less. Yes. It's so weird. The weirdest people out there are the people that always hindsight trade. Oh, why did you go long? Why? Why did you go long or short right there? Well, I don't know. I thought it would go against me and stop me out, and that's why I did it. Why you think I went long right there? Hello? Just know the future. Exactly. Just suck less. And this market is... We are literally 1 hour into the session, and we are exactly where we started at 9:30. That pretty much explains how it's been going. I just break out the magic 8-ball. I need to get me one of those. Buy the bottom, sell the top. See, you guys are all so smart. I got to give it to you guys. You guys really are smart. Buy the bottom, sell the top. Duh. Duh. So easy. So easy. Where was this advice to an hour ago? I should have bought Bitcoin 15 years ago. Did you guys see the guy that sold? He made a $7,800 investment 15 years ago in Bitcoin, and he just sold it for 1.1 billion. That's billion with a B. 7,800 15 years ago turned into 1.1 billion. Wow. Only thing I can tell you is it wasn't me. I wish it was. All right. Market trying to go higher, of course. Now that it stopped me out. That is so unfortunate. You hate to see it. Man, it's rough. It's rough out here. Bro is 1 in 7. I could have bought Bitcoin for $1. I had no clue. These guys aren't human. How you watch it go that high without even taking... Yeah, I know, Black Magic. I know. How do you make a $7,800 investment? You know what I'm convinced? This is my theory. This is my theory. The guy invested $7,800 15 years ago, and he forgot that he did it. He totally forgot. Or maybe he remembered when the price was like probably around $1 million in profit. He remembered that he bought Bitcoin, and he's like freaking out. He's telling his wife about how they're millionaires, and he goes to try to get into his wallet, but he forgot his login, and he can't get into his account. And all this time, it took him 10 years to try to get into his wallet, and he just now discovered the keywords and the login information, and he just now finally had access. And it made him 1.1 billion. Totally forgot. Or maybe he went to prison. Or that's true. Maybe he went to prison for 15 years. Could be. You could be the guy still looking for his hard drive in a landfill somewhere. That could be true too. Oh, man. He finally remembered. He was just in a coma for 15 years. I mean, you can see the transaction on the Bitcoin blockchain, so it's got to be real. And the guy bought the landfill. He bought the landfill, and then he's been sifting through the landfill for the past 15 years, and he just now found his hard drive. That sounds like a good story. I'm surprised that private equity hasn't made a deal with him for half of it, and they bought the landfill to excavate it. It's true. Can you imagine, guys? Can you imagine? Like, I'm not kidding. Can you imagine investing like 10 grand 15 years ago into Bitcoin, but you threw out your hard drive that had the code and the keywords? Can you imagine that? Like, you know that you're probably worth $1 billion, but you don't have your password and login information, so there's no way to get the money. I don't know how you would not go mentally insane. How would you? I mean, I don't even know what I would do. I think you'd have to. I mean, it would seem impossible, though. It would seem impossible to go track down the landfill and try to be like, okay, guys, where did you dump this load? And they're like, they point into a 10-acre trash dump, and they're like, it's somewhere there. And you put on your gloves and you start going for it. Oh man, that's rough. I don't even know what you do. I have no idea. I don't know that I would. I think at some point you just have to give up, accept that you're never going to find it. Right? Oh, that would be so bad. So bad. But you could always you'd always have a cool story for your friends. You'd always have the best story for your friends. You're like, "Yeah, well, I'm actually a billionaire." And they're like, "Yeah, right." And like, "Yeah, trust me, I'm actually a billionaire." Oh man. Talk about pay dirt. The way I justify my existence is that I would have either paper handed and sold when it hit 100, or I would have lost my hard drive, so it's best I didn't buy Bitcoin to live with it. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I don't think, like, you have to be a special kind of person to invest $7,800 and actually not cash out until you're at a billionaire. Like, how do you not cash out at 1,000,000 and then 10 million and then 50 million, 100 million? You're telling me that guy doesn't think about cashing out at 100 million? Like, come on. That's crazy. I have a story that hurts along those lines. I bought 300 gold futures at 275. Oh, that year later lost 600K in the S&P, and you had to liquidate gold, and you had to liquidate it when your initial entry was 275 and it went up to 3,000. Oof. 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 John. Oof. That gold position would now be 300 gold futures. Are you saying you bought 300 contracts? You invested in the idea it would continue to be growing. I mean, yeah, there's a certain point of that, but once you're at 100 million in profit, you telling me you're like, nope, it's gonna keep going. I mean, at least take out 10 million. Like, hello, feed your kids. Before micros, e-minis were, that's crazy, John. You had a 300 contracts. Oh, John, I don't think we want to know. I don't think you want to know. What is $1 worth in one mini? I don't think we should look at the math, John. How much money was 1 point? Or maybe he was already content with his life to let it run. Who would buy a random coin that would be a scam for $700 anyway? Oh, it wasn't moving back then? Yeah. How many monitors do I use? I have 4. I use 3 to trade. That's crazy, John. Wow, look at this thing continue to rip lower now. Unbelievable. So much choppiness. And I laughed at Bitcoin. We all did at some point. My bro bought 10 Bitcoin at $200 and he sold at 1,000. Mikey, that's too funny. My bro bought 10 Bitcoin at $200 and then he sold at 1,000. We don't talk about it anymore. Anytime that he starts getting too cocky, Mikey, you just remind him. You remind him. How do I keep my grass green in the heat? I don't. Once it gets really warm, my grass turns brown. It's unfortunate. So far this year, though, it has stayed green. We've gotten enough rain. The selling that is currently coming in is planning to hold. What? Bitcoin going to 1 million and beyond? All data gold price. Oh my stars. Look at that. It literally didn't move for, it didn't move like from the 1980s to 2006. That's 26 years. 26 years that gold literally went sideways. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh man, I'm so, do we take another long here? Oh, do I do it one more time? Now I'm scared. Let's not do it. At one point, I had 1,200 futures on my clearing. Never said any. No way, John. Man, you were insane. I have a theory that people cashing out large profits on Bitcoin is partially responsible for current inflation. Where does that profit come from? It wasn't printed. It just appears. Oof. The key is to always use password as your password or your pet's name. That's what I read somewhere, so that's all I do. Nice, Captain Crunch. What is your pet's name again? Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I actually have. Nah, I'm not gonna say it. If this does not move soon, the market makers will step in, and we're in for a massive move. Yeah, man, I'm tempted to take another long here. Someone tell me if I'm going to be right or not. Please don't do it afterwards. Do it now. Want to do it? Too late. Too late to warn me now. Unbelievable. We just can't get anything going. Supposed to go higher market. Like, you're supposed to actually go up. That really too much to ask? Yes, it is. Man, I feel like I need to keep my stop right here. I'm not a huge fan of this, but Vincent Ella said no. My pet's name is Password. That's a good name, actually. That's actually a good name. Big push coming southward, says Leith Hill. Leith Hill. You might be right. I hope you took the trade. Let's see if we dump here. It looks like we might. I wish I could have my stop below these lows, but I just don't feel like I can do that. Too sus the way it is. I'm long. Uh-oh. I market. I need you to go higher. That'd be nice. We are not gonna do it. 0 for 3 this morning. Wow. Come on. Maybe. Don't give me hope. Don't give me hope. Keep going. Keep going, please. Seriously, don't. All right, maybe. Now go. Why didn't you say short? It was clear as day. You design knobs. Come on, this is, oh my goodness, this is so bad. So bad. It's doing the hope and nope. Doing the hope and nope. What trash price action. You would have to call the CME to do gold and crude orders put in before market open would always be the worst price of the opening range. No way, John. That is crazy. How far we have come. What? How far we have come. Yeah, Steve Crew, I agree. This price action is not it. It just ain't it, man. It just does not want to give me a move. Every single time. Now it wicked me. Okay, nice. And then $30 round trip commission. All right, let's see if we make new lows. Probably going to wick down to the 910s and then rip back higher. Watch. Ooh. Man, this is crazy. The Jooms of the world can own a clearinghouse. It's all in my head. It was clearly a short. What did I say? It's going to go to the 910s. It's going to rip. Look at that. Look at that. Dan Deloy, Dan. Oh, man, this thing is insanity. Ugh. Make it stop. I mean, it's just, I mean, whatever. Whatever, market. I guess what I asked for if I trade this rangy, choppy. And right back down. Oh man, this is so ugly. I don't know how you're supposed to trade this. June 7th, we have it. Pro tip, if you only take profitable trades, then you can't lose. I love it. It's opposite day. I'm thinking about taking another long, so I'm going to go short. But man, this is, I'm not kidding when I say the overnight session, even though I mean, I did not have a good session in the overnight. I mean, I had a decent session except for these Tradeify accounts, but overnight session is better price action than this garbage. I know that. I mean, it's just crazy how the New York session and lately seems to just be trash. Doom is currently dealing with Nutty's carpet. You know what I had to do on Saturday? We had everybody at our place for a camp out for July 4th, Thursday and Friday. And then Saturday, we spent all day long. We had to move all our furniture. We're having our carpet replaced in our bedroom, master bedroom, our hallway, our stairs, and our living room. So I spent all day long moving furniture into the kitchen, into other rooms. And then I had it it was not I was not having a good time on Saturday. Look at this. Down we go again. Let's see if we make new lows. Maybe we get down through the 900s. Maybe we get a short. I don't know. It's one of those where Here we go. 9 10s. Let's see. Is he gonna hold? And Human Dorel visit. John. Thoughts on Prop Shop? Yeah, I'm not trying that, Allie. I wouldn't recommend it either. All right, we did make it below the 900s. Oh, sorry, I was distracted. I was too distracted trolling someone on Twitter. Hang on. Might cause issues, folks. Might want to go check my Twitter. Oh dear, this might not go well. Here's here, you got to look at it. Coach Dakota's, this is his running balance. Someone screenshot this, that someone, basically Coach Dakota's has been losing money all year long, which, I mean, I'm not hating on that. We all lose money. I know I do. So that's not the, I'm not making fun of that, but he responds to this guy and he says, somebody looking for a raise. And then Coach Dakota says, I'm good. Make more money from trading. And I just screenshot it and I said, really? he's gonna get very mad. He's gonna get mad. Don't get sued. Oh yeah, very funny. I'm not worried. I'm not the guy. I didn't sign no confidentiality clause with them. He's already mad. I'm he's gonna be so mad. Oh, too fun, too easy, too easy. All right, now we go testing the 890s. That the 890s is a important level. This is the low from the Friday's pre-market. So Friday's overnight low, or Thursday's overnight low, I guess. Take out 896, 883, then go higher. You think now we maybe go higher if we take out the 880s? I could see that. $856 is your yeah. I mean, wait, at least this is getting a little bit of follow through on the downside now. Just don't want to get trapped in one of those 100-point rips higher here. I'm going to take about one more trade on these My Fund of Future accounts. And if we take another loss, we might have to let those be for the day. See if we get a rip higher here. I mean, technically, we did not take out we take out these lows. 881. I mean, did not quite take out those lows. Very close. Whatever you do, don't long the market. It'd be tempting short here if we make a move back into the 910s and then reject from there, and then see if we can get a continuation down below the 880s. Let's see what happens. Back up to the 900s. The way this market's been going, I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked if we make a rip higher now. It's just par for the course, the way this market has been acting. Very rippy and volatile. All right. I might give this. See if we get a continuation here. Give me a continuation. I don't like that wick. All right, come on. Give me new lows through the 880s. Oh, man. If it traps here. Oh, man. You gotta be kidding me. Getting smoked. Both directions. Oh. Still got a shot. Just need this to reject the 910s. That's the main area of concern. Can you guys hear that? They are literally working right above me. I can hear it. Oh, I hope not. Hey, good morning, Camera Trades. Good to see you. Typically, the market wants to move after 9:45 session in time. I don't know. Man, I got this. I've gotten destroyed this morning. Literally, what is it? 0 for 4? Just can't get any follow through on a move. And this looks like this was another trap for the shorts, possibly. We still got hope here. I mean, if we can get down through the 880s, this thing could really sell off. But we could also just get absolutely destroyed here again. Unbelievable. Oh, man. What kind of carpet? I don't know. It's like a tan colored carpet, I believe. Something like that. Market, I really need a win here. I need a win, if that's not too much to ask. Give me a follow through here. Come on. Dump it. Don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Yeah, it was very choppy, Camber trade. Very choppy. Just, I got stopped out here, here, and here on longs somehow. I mean, this was, I had a couple bad entries where I was trying to buy a breakout. Trying to buy breakouts with this kind of market is a death sentence. Give me a rip lower. Come on. Take the L here. We're going to have to. Ugh. Just accept that today's trend is down. If you say so, Leith Hill. Seems like Leith Hill knows everything. Very nice. Must be nice. If we break through this, I think I'm getting stopped again. Should actually almost have my stop right here and just take my loss. We're going to leave it where my stop was. We're going to leave it. Come on, market. Dump it. Of course, we can't go lower once I'm short. Maybe. Give me hope. It'll make new lows for sure, but after it stops you out. That's very true, Design Knob. You've been watching too long. Hey, Carolina, good to see you. It is untradeable. I don't know. I feel like this is where I do more harm than good. Trading, I just really should not be trading this. I really shouldn't. As long as we are inside this congested, I don't know. Hey, Ricardo, good morning. I keep my trading to myself after 25 years of doing this. It's okay, Leith Hill. I don't mind if you know me, if you know the chat. So just you can take this for however you want, but I don't mind when people call out their trades, and the chat doesn't mind when people call out your trades. That's encouraged, okay? But when you come across as a know-it-all and a I told you so, it's not going to go over well with me, and it's not going to go over well with chat. Because we all have been here long enough to know. Most of my viewers have been here and have traded long enough to know that if someone comes in with an attitude of I know what's going to happen, an attitude of I know everything, that is a sure sign of either you like that. To me, that's a sure sign that you have not been trading very long. Because any trader that has been trading for any length of time, they know anything can happen and they know that they can be wrong very, very easily. But I mean, maybe that's not what you're trying to do. I'm kind of getting a little bit of those vibes, just a little bit. So just that's all I'm saying. If you want to call out what you're seeing, I think that's great. But don't expect other people in chat to do what you say or for me to trade what some random person in chat says. That's just not going to happen. It's all good, Leith Hill. It's all good. No problem. No problem. I just, yeah. I don't think he came off that way. Just is frustrated with his trades. That is very true. That could be, Jenna. That's fair. I'm also frustrated, so maybe I took it the wrong way. I will raise my hand on that one. I just told my buddy that the other day. Yeah, Frank, I 100% agree. We are literally going to take another L here. Unbelievable. Oh, it just seems like now the market does not want to go lower. Maybe wants to give me hope. Maybe. But this is starting to just feel like it's going to start chopping higher now. We all have our days. It's true. What if Trump called out a trade in your chat? Would I take it? Then I might. Then I might take it. I can judge the experience of a trader by their level of certainty. Newer the trader, the more certain they know what's going to happen. It's true. Or actually when yeah, it can go both ways, but yes. But I've been wrong. I've been wrong every single time today. Unreal. It's gonna just now. It's gonna. It feels like it's in the grinding higher stage. It feels like it just wants to grind higher now. And I am gonna give up. I give up. Ugh. Unreal. That is super frustrating. I know what it's going to do. The only time I know what it's going to do is when I'm this close to my stop loss. When we're this close to my stop loss, then I know with 99% certainty that it's going to hit it. That's the only time I am sure what's going to happen. Fish and fool. I know what is going to happen, what it's going to do, but I won't tell everyone after that speech. Sorry. Imagine now this comes down and hits my target. I just reverse jinx the market. Too easy. Oh man. What is the CHU account? It is this account, and this account. Weird lettered names. I don't know why they do that, but that is funding ticks. I'm giving funding ticks a try. I'm gonna try them out. Try them out. They have Tradeovate. They're very similar to Tradeify. A little bit different, but I'm like, I'll try them out. I bought those accounts before my take profit renewed. In my defense, I wasn't going to spend more money. I'm spending, just in full transparency here. We have already spent our budget for the month of July, and we're 1 week in. Not a good sign, folks. I got that $9,000 payout, and I kind of might have gone a little bit too crazy on buying. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's only the 7th. I know, Camber Trades. I know. Someone needs to take away my credit card. It's insanity. It's not good. I was not going to spend more than I was going to have a very low spending month of July because August was not good. We need to lock it in. We need to lock it in, and we need to. It's not good. It's not good. I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat it, especially with these Tradeify accounts hitting the DLL on that. We got to slow down. Hang on. All right, we're back. But yeah, I don't even look at my spend so far for the month. My month expenses already for the month of July. Look, hate to even show this, but this here was an act. By the way, look at this BS. Take profit trader accounts that rebuild. They rebuild at full price. And I was like, why? Why did they rebuild at full price? So I scrolled up to when I originally bought these accounts, I didn't even realize I forgot to use a code. I forgot to use a code on these two accounts when I originally bought them in June 6th. And now I forgot to cancel them and they get rebilled again for that amount. Talk about me not being happy at all. That actually upset me. But yeah, then I had these funding ticks accounts, these Tradeify accounts, and just like that, my expenses are already $4,000 for the month of July. It's unacceptable. I'm not happy. I'm not kidding. I'm not going to buy more accounts. Not going to do it. If we blow all of our accounts, if we blow everything, we'll just trade sim for the rest of the month. I'm not going to go over 4,000. I'm not going to do it. It's just, let's just say June, July is not, it's not turning into a good second quarter. Second quarter it's not looking good, folks. It is not looking good. That is one thing that I've decided about trading is when you're trading well, and getting payouts, just take a step back and enjoy it. Okay? Don't be so critical. Because now, looking back on my March and April, I'm like, I should have enjoyed it more. So, here we are. Nutty is one of those guys that doesn't even watch the price. He just charge it. No, I actually do. But okay, the way I track all my expenses is I just export all my, I use one card. I use one credit card for all my expenses. And it's very easy that way because I can just export my transactions into this spreadsheet and boom, bada bang, it's very easy. And then I just total it, and that's how I get my expenses. But yeah, I didn't look at my individual expenses close enough, I guess. And I didn't realize that I forgot to use a code on 2 of those accounts. And now I get rebilled. Literally $200 in expenses that I should not have had. What are you going to do? What are we going to do, man? You would like to talk to me about your system, Leith Hill? First of all, I appreciate it, Leith Hill. I know you're trying to help, and I appreciate it. I really do. But for me, I'm not at that point yet. Okay? I'm not at that point where I'm trying to change stuff and trying to adapt into a different strategy. I'm a firm believer. I am a firm believer that strategy is 10% of, you have to have a strategy, but risk management and mentality is more important. And I think right now that's a little bit more of my issues than anything. Come on. See, look at this. It teased me. It was teasing. Oh, man. Oh, we just got to accept those losses. We got to accept those losses. I never strategy hop. Hey, by the way, hi Mad Cow. I saw you earlier. I meant to call you out. Sorry. How we doing, Mad Cow? Hope you had a great weekend. I mean, I'm definitely not trading well. I would say I'm in a trading slump, but I've still made $100,000 this year so far. So it's not like we haven't gotten a payout all year long. We had a good run and now we're struggling again. I get it. It is what it is. We got to pull through it. We got to pull through it, and I feel like the market conditions have changed a little bit. There's actually one thing that I've actually been really looking into, and I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show it to you guys, but I want you guys to really don't read too much into this, okay? This is just something I have noticed, and it's piqued my interest. Okay? Here, let me pull up the chart. It has piqued my interest enough to the point where I'm like, man, I really need to pay attention to this. So if you go back, like, basically a 5-minute chart in the New York session, a 5-minute chart with this Watatari explosion indicator, I'm just paying more attention to the actual signals that it's giving. It's it's been pretty decent. Overnight sessions you'll get a lot of chop, but in the New York session, right here was the long, and then I'm adding a little bit more EMAs to it. I don't know. Of course, it's like anything else. It can work, it cannot work, but I mean, it's been pretty reliable. And I've been really debating about having some kind of entries based off of this, but I don't know. I haven't fully. Oh, I got stopped out. How nice. Very nice, market. You did it while I wasn't looking. Oh, anyway, whatever. Guys, we're gonna have to take this one, and we're gonna have to run it back tomorrow. Just not it today. Oh, it's so choppy. Yeah, so the 2-minute chart is way too choppy for that indicator to work, but the 5-minute chart eliminates enough of the noise that I've been watching it for about 2 weeks. About 2 weeks that I've been watching it and keeping track of it. And I'm getting really close to just trading that system and nothing else. And I haven't fully done it. I just haven't. I'm not confident enough to pull the trigger. But man, I'm tempted. Are all those? Yes. So all of these accounts are funded accounts. The funding ticks accounts are the direct to funded accounts. All of these accounts are funded accounts except for these 5 take profit trader accounts. These 5 are evals. So what was the indicator? This is the Wada Atar explosion indicator. And you can turn on, there's a setting here where you can do the draw arrows. If you do that, then it will, but as you can see, like it will kind of give you a little bit too many choppy fake out signals on the 2-minute chart. But I've noticed on the 5-minute chart, it's like on the 5-minute chart, it's decent. It's pretty decent. Like right here was a buy signal happened right here at the 940s. Sell signal happened here at the 970s. And since then, we have not had a buy signal since this sell at 970. And I've noticed that if I have a pretty, when I'm going against it, I don't have good results. I don't have good results. So I don't know. I've been seriously thinking about only trading that. But this is like I am very much against. If you got, I am very much against an indicator signal trading. Like I don't like that at all. I've never been a fan of it. I have a hard time believing that it's actually it can be profitable. So I'm kind of hesitant to even show this because I don't know. It just doesn't seem like. But I've noticed it the last couple weeks. I've been watching it, and the results are kind of hard to ignore. For those that don't understand my sarcastic post earlier, that was a joke. You should never use a Captain Crunch. Thanks for clarifying. I'm going to go back and change my passwords again. I'm just kidding. How do I pass take profit trader evals, Ryan? Don't ask me because I can't pass them, okay? I struggled passing take profit trader evals. It is one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. So don't ask me. I mean, we hit the halfway goal on these, but there's still a 90% probability that I'll blow these accounts. So don't get your hopes up. Man, look at this price now. Just going straight back up. I just cannot seem to get this. This is rough, man. It's just not great. But yeah, Canberra Trades, do you use? By the way, over the weekend, you know what I did? I did something stupid. So we had to move. We moved downstairs until the carpeting is changed. And on Saturday night, my wife, we don't use the sink, like our kitchen sink downstairs that much. But we were using it quite a bit. And my wife noticed that there was a leak coming underneath the sink. So we had a leak in the drainage pipe. And of course, me thinking I'm a handyman, right? One of the qualities. If you got to be a good handyman. So, trying to impress my wife. Sorry, Canberra Trades. I didn't finish my train of thought. I was wondering, do you use do you use this indicator? Oh man. Anyway, I was trying to fix this leak in the sink. And I'm thinking, I want to impress my wife. I'm going to fix it on my own. And I could tell the one pipe was just a little bit too long, and it was causing it to wedge a little bit, and it broke the seal, and that's why it was leaking. So I'm like, I got this. I go in with my saw and I cut this pipe. Anyway, long story short, the sink now has a full leak. Like, there is no percentage of water that goes through the drain now. So that did not end well. Now I got to get a plumber guy to come out, an actual professional, to fix my sink. And we can't use the kitchen sink right now. It's unfortunate. Not great. Not great. It is PVC. Hey, Tyler, how we doing, Tyler? Think twice, cut once. It was ugly. It was ugly. Here's what happened. I knew how much I had to cut off of the pipe, right? I needed to take about a 1/4 inch off, and I was fine. I start cutting at a 1/4 inch, and by the time the pipe was off, I was at a 1/2 inch on the other side. So my cut went like upwards, not on purpose, but something, I blame the saw. Something wasn't working correctly, and I just went here. It's got a beveled cut to it, and now the fitting doesn't even work. It doesn't even work. It's bad. Yeah, I ain't messing with it more. We're gonna get the professionals out here, and actually fix it, because I need a new pipe. Blaming the saw is crazy. All I'm saying is I was cutting at a horizontal cut, and the saw blade just starts going this way. I'm not kidding. It was a cheap saw, a cheap blade. Definitely not my fault. That's what I told my wife. Said, it's not my fault. This saw is worthless. And anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's what happens when you grow up with no indoor plumbing. Very funny. Oh, you guys are funny. I had like 7 accounts which only had $500 in drawdown left. Just went big size and got them back. Some $300. Will Apex have a problem with this when I request a payout? Not if you're above the consistency rule. Nope. They don't mind. Nicely done, Crypto Poppy. The handyman, and now it's the tool's fault. Well, I can't wait till the plumber shows up. I'm gonna tell him exactly what happened, and then I'm gonna show my wife the saw that they use versus what I used. I was at a very clear disadvantage. Obvious disadvantage. Which might actually be a way to justify buying another tool. That is one of the benefits of being a handyman, is if something goes wrong in the house, the first thing I do is I'm like, how could I get another new tool? It's great. I redid my whole downstairs. We finished out our basement 5 years ago. I got so many new tools from that. It was crazy. It was awesome. It's a great investment. I haven't used the tools since, but I used them I used them a lot while I was finishing out the basement. I'm great with woodworking, not so great with PVC pipe. Did we really just I don't like the red on these My Funded Future accounts. I don't like this at all. That guy's not a plumber. Don't show your what you use versus what he uses. I'm talking about the plumbing tools, guys. Come on. Any handyman knows this is basic. It's basic math. If you have to do a job that requires tools, that's your signal to get new tools. Did the tools cost you more than the basement? Well, the way that I looked at it, I saved enough labor to justify buying all the tools. So we definitely came out ahead. I built a fence for my dogs, and I got a nail gun, an air compressor, and all kinds of new tools. Let's go, Mark. See? You get it. You get it. The wife is like, "Oh man, we need a new fence. Could you do that?" That's how you leverage. You got to take advantage of your negotiating skills. Like, yes, honey, I can build you a new fence, but I got to get new tools. What are they going to say? No? They have a legit PVC pipe cutter at Home Depot. Yeah, see, Tyler? See, I'm not kidding. Hang on. I'm going to show you what I use to cut the PVC pipe. I'm going to show you. Can I find it? I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it. It was kind of like this. Hello? See, it was kind of like that. It was kind of like this. And then the blade just started to bend. It was ugly. It was ugly. Definitely not the right tool for the job. But hey, now we know. Now we know. Look at this. This could have been a long here, but we didn't take it. We're kind of mentally, I have exhausted my mental capacity for the day. That's for drywall. Okay, let's not get too picky about what. Okay, guys, fine. Maybe I used a drywall saw to cut my PVC pipe. Are we really going to get that picky? Are we really going to go there? I bought a wrench to fix a sink, but I was afraid to break the faucet as I tried to fix it. Plumber had the experience to know to use the wrench or break the faucet off because it wasn't salvaged. All right, I'm not going to show that saw to my plumber after all. I'm just going to let him do the work and I'm going to pay him and I'm just going to pretend like it was like that all this time. It's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. The plumber cuts the pipe with a $4 wire pipe saw. You know what? I hope it isn't. I want him to come out. This is what I want from him. I want him to come out with some very fancy gadget that looks like it costs like $1,000. And then that's what I'll tell my wife. I'm like, see, that's what I needed. That's what I needed. I was at a serious disadvantage. If the plumber pulls out the same saw, yeah, we're not going to survive. That's going to be difficult to get out of. I'm not sure how we can get out of that one. That's going to be difficult. Oh. Is the leak before the P trap or after? It was before. Tyler, it seems like you are a plumber. You know what you're talking about. It was before. See here, I'm going to show you a diagram. It's like, hang on. I can't believe we're doing this, but here, this is what happened. Here's the drain coming down out of the sink, out of the drain. And then you got a pipe that just comes down. It's cut right here, right? Then you have another fitting that's coming down. It's curved like this. Right? Then you got another fitting doing the hoop de la this way. Okay. Whatever. Right here, right there was where the leak was happening. Now this piece here, this pipe was too long. It was too long, and it was causing this little U-shaped thing to be wedged. So I cut it off, but unfortunately, the cut went like this. Somewhat like that. So that's kind of that's the problem we ran into. Where else? Where else on? You never know when you tune in. You never know where else do you get this kind of information? This kind of information and education. It's impressive. You guys just learn how to do plumbing, or maybe how not to do plumbing. But either way, you can't say that you didn't learn anything. Yes, yeah, Flight Simulator. Sounds like the Handyman channel. Man, I want to see what that guy cuts that pipe with. If it's some kind of cheap little handsaw, I am going to be severely disappointed. I might actually ask him to leave, and I'll call another plumber. Whoa, we got a big rip lower here. This was oh, I'm glad I didn't take this long. So there's that. Market, what are we doing, market? I don't even know what we're doing. That's some valuable information, exactly. So you cut too much off the stem from the sink pipe. Yes, Tyler. Exactly. It's not great. It's not great. It is not a good thing, I can tell you that much. Because they're going to have to put in a new pipe, I think. Probably going to cost me a couple $100. All because I didn't have the correct tools. It's unfortunate. Trip Moses. No, it's not the chrome stem. It's the PVC. It's the PVC pipe. Thankfully, it's all PVC. It's a $5 part from Lowe's. Well, we all know how plumbers work. They don't get out of bed for less than $100. They don't even start their truck for less than $100. So by the time they start their truck and they drive out to my place, that's already $100. Then they're going to get out their tool, and that's another $25. And then they're going to charge me $80 an hour. They're probably going to be here for 30 minutes. So that's another $40. So now we're at $190. Easy. Do it yourself, fish and fool. Huh. I think we've eliminated that as an option. The wife made it pretty clear to me in a very professional manner. She told me to call the professionals. I got the hint. I got it. Professionals got called, and it is what it is. Was my ego a little bit hurt? Yeah, maybe a little bit. But I had the wrong tool. What can I say? Can't expect a professional work from drywall saw, you know? Have you considered that the cut was not needed? What are we gonna you're gonna hindsight trade now? You're gonna hindsight my handyman work? Oh, jeez. Hang on. Oh man, I'm gonna get in trouble. Day trader turned plumber. I will not be a good plumber. That I can assure you. But as a man, there's something very satisfying about being able to fix things around the house. I'm telling you, it's a real it's a big deal. All right, is this gonna am I actually gonna take another trade here? Am I actually gonna do it? Ugh, feel like I shouldn't. If the plumber quotes $300 for the job, I'll do it for 100. I can even keep the tool. Take it long, you want it to be short? My wife asked me to fix something and then over my shoulder micromanages the entire thing until I say, "You seem to really know what you're talking about, so I'll let you take care of it." Frank Costanza, yeah. Uh, I'd be eating a lunch on a porta potty. Wait, Trump is talking in 10 minutes? For real? Okay. Uh, Coach Dakota's getting so butthurt. Where is he talking? I don't know. I don't see anything about Trump talking, but what do I know? I'm sure he's talking somewhere. Not sure it's being recorded. Also, guys, just FYI, for those of you wondering, Apex 80% off sale is ending tomorrow night. Okay. Also, you know what? We need to do this at least once a stream. Once a stream or twice a stream per stream. We need to go through the promotions. I've been told I've been doing a bad job of promoting said prop firms that I'm supposedly promoting. So I need to we need to do better. So right now, let me just give me a second. Apex 80% off sale ends tomorrow night at midnight. Tradeify, there's a 50% discount for your first use, and then 35% after that. Hang on. Let me make sure I get everything right. My funded futures, 50% off as well. That is on the first use as well. And then Take Profit Trader. Take Profit Trader, 40%, no activation fee. All right, that's it. Thanks for your attention. And this 1 minute advertisement was brought to you by brought to you by Nutty Bars. Nutty Bars. FTH, no offense. Apex is the worst. Oh man. It's unfortunate. I'm sorry you feel that way. Me personally, I think Fast Track Trader was worse. And Thrive. Thrive was also worse, but that's just my opinion. What do I know? Also, code NBT will get you the best discounts, except Take Profit Trader, which is still being difficult. There you have to use the code Nutty Bar, all caps. I actually, Trade Day, I think I do have a code with Trade Day, but I'm currently not trading with them, so I wasn't really promoting them. But if you do want to use Trade Day, you know what? Here's what I'm going to say. Use someone else's code for Trade Day that's actually trading them. Support your favorite streamer, because right now I'm not using them. No reason other than I've spent all my money. My budget is all spent for the month of July. So they just didn't make the cut. It's unfortunate. David Wren, sponsored by Butt Crack Plumbing. Tradeify, Trade Day, MFU, and Top Step are reliable. There you go, FTH. You know what you should do? FTH. You should make your own YouTube channel, and then you can promote whoever you want. There's a thought. There's a thought. But it's fine. You're entitled to your opinion, and use whoever you want. Use whichever prop firm you want to use. You're not going to make me mad. You're allowed to copy trade, Tradeify with other firms. Yes, you are. Yes, you can, Tyler, for sure. I'm long off overnight lows. Nice. You can also learn plumbing. Oh, man. Just a not great day at all. I mean, I'm in a pretty good mood. I'm in a pretty good mood for some I'm not sure why. To think that we had 5 losses in a row, I'm actually in a pretty good mood. I don't know why. I'm not gonna look into it that much, but if I don't look at my P&L chart, I'm kind of okay. I think what upsets me more than anything today was that those Tradeify accounts, hitting the daily loss limit on the Tradeify accounts was probably, that had me more upset than my trading this morning did. Wait, Trump just released. Trump orders transgender male inmates should be placed in male prisons. Welcome home. Welcome home. Ah. I have used these so-called prop firms, but I've always found better results trading my own account. FTH, I mean, that's very fair. That is very fair. I think, yeah, I think doing both is great. Obviously, for some people, trading prop firms is just not good. They trade way better. They trade way better with their own money. I think that's fair with like more seasoned traders, but if you're a new trader and you're trying to learn how to trade, um, depositing $2,000 into a live account and learning that way, I think is going to be way more painful than using prop. I think using prop firms then, I mean, there's two sides to the story because if you use prop firms to learn how to trade, that can be a good thing. But I'm a firm believer that it can also be it can be a very bad, like, it can teach you bad habits where you can't do in a live account. But to each their own. Ripping and dipping. I will never rug pull your payouts again. Captain Crunch. Welcome home. Oh, it's just too funny. In relation specifically to the art and science of trading, after I finally got out of the way, my mind got itself right and the market became realizable in time itself. Yeah, I mean, I think there's definitely a time where you kind of start to understand. I mean, for me, I just started to understand what not to do. Then, I mean, it's it's crazy to me how, okay, this is what a prop firm allows. Like a prop firm allows people that are actually not profitable to actually be able to make money. Where if they, because they're using prop firms, and I'm a good example of that, I think is I am profitable with prop firms, but would I be profitable trading a live account only? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I could say that, but I know I'm better than I was 2 years ago. That I do know. I'm making progress. I know that. I guess that's what counts. Baby steps. Which firms are the why trading that is funding ticks. These 3 accounts are funding ticks accounts, direct funded accounts. So, gonna try to get a payout from them. Hopefully we can do that. On Tradeify, after how many days can you get a payout? 7 days. So 7 days is what you need to get to a payout. Trade 7 days, reach the profit target, and you can get a payout. Hey, thank you, Captain Crunch. I appreciate that. I really do. Can you repeat the names of the direct account? So right now with who I trade with that has direct funding is I currently trade with Tradeify. They have straight to funded accounts. Funding Ticks has straight to funded accounts, and also I also am trading with Lucid. You don't see it on my screen because they don't have Tradeivate, so I have to trade on Quant Tower with them. But those are the 3 that I'm trading with the straight to funded accounts. Well, we are back above the VWAP. I mean, it's just right back in this range, right back in the 950s. I really should walk away today. I need to walk away because I'm tempted and got the makings of one of them sessions, if you know what I mean. Is a joke with the drawdown? You don't like the drawdown? Let me look. I didn't think it was too bad because they don't have a daily loss limit, or that's how I look at it. Because they don't have a daily loss limit, then I don't mind it as much. Yeah, but the problem is, even with these Tradeify accounts, you have a daily loss limit, which to me, I look at a daily loss limit is very. I mean, yeah, is it like for these accounts, is it possible to recover these accounts? I mean, yes, it is possible, but the odds are stacked against you quite a bit. Like now you need to make, $8,000 before you lose 2,000. It's not great. It's not great results. So that's where it's like I don't mind as much if it doesn't have a daily loss limit. That's kind of what I look at. Because now that I've hit the daily loss limit on these 5, like I will be like I'm going to try to go for like $1,100,000 day tomorrow just to get it back. Yeah. The payout cap only 2,500. I mean, that's the same as it is with Tradeify. Tradeify has the 2,500 is the most you can take out of the 100Ks as well. The funding take the 50K is better, but the price difference was like I basically it is you could make that argument. I agree, but the price difference was so little. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do 300Ks and leave it at that. Bent Capital, that's the funding ticks accounts. Trade has to be at least 1 minute. No. It's 10 seconds. Basically, Chris, I think it's 50% of your profits can't be with less than 10 seconds. I believe so. You should trade live this evening. Oh man, what do I is the market going to be moving tonight? One of these nights we will. I was thinking about waiting until like there's like significant earnings or something and then trading the 6 o'clock open. Yeah, Chris M. It is. I agree. It is confusing, and it is actually. It can be confusing trying to keep track of all these different prop firms. all the different rules. Yeah. All right, market. Oh man, disappointing day. I lied to you the other day. MFF is not trading 2 minute before and after tier 1 news, not 1 minute. Okay. That's fine, his raw trades. Thanks for letting me know. When I did not declare war with Dakota, I'm trying to I like how Dakota's acts all holier than thou until he gets called out on it, and then he just kind of disappears. I actually like Dakota's. I think Dakota's is fine, but the hypocrisy the guy has is pretty crazy. Like, we all know he gets paid by Top Step, but he pretends like he's not. He pretends like he's better than affiliates. But we all know Top Step is paying him a salary, and it is to represent Top Step. We're not that stupid. He wouldn't be allowed to go. Or I've challenged Dakotas to do this, but he won't. Like, hey, go get some Tradify accounts and Apex accounts and start trading those live on stream and showing your results on Twitter and social media platforms. Go ahead and do that, and then let's see how Michael Batak likes that. Let's see how he likes that. Because we all know you're not going to do that. But the issue I have with Dakotas is just, well, here, it's exactly this. He talks bad about sim funded accounts. Like, he like, oh, everybody, all these sim funded accounts and blah blah blah. And then he makes it sound like he makes all his money on the live accounts. Yet every time someone asks him specifically, how much money have you actually made on a live account versus funds that were just transferred from your XFA into your live account? What actual profits did you make on your live account? And it's just crickets. Nothing. He says he will not answer that question, which kind of answers the question. But hey, exactly. His live balance was purely built from XFAs. And here's the other thing. Before Top Step had a limit on XFAs and stuff, he knew about it and he took full advantage of it to the max. And then after tried to act all you guys just doing sim funded payouts. You got to use live accounts. Like, okay, dude. Tyler, exactly. The money hits the bank account. They don't care. I have yet to have a bank call me and is like, hey, this $10,000 payout, was that through sim funded accounts? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry it was. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. We can't accept it. Nope, they haven't done that one time. Not once. They don't care. They do not care. They will take the money and I can spend it just as well as money I've earned in a live account. But anyway, I mean, I get his point and I don't mind I don't mind, like if he wants to say, like, if he actually was making all his money on a live account, then it wouldn't have any issue with it. But he's not. He's literally lost money in his live accounts, and all his money and funds came from XFAs. And then he's trying to, like, he has this high horse about it, and it's because of whatever, dude. It's fine. It's just pointing out the hypocrisy of it that I can't help myself. Oh, maybe I'll get sued. I'll get sued by Top Step now. Help, help. They're gonna get me. I remember back in the day when this was probably a year and a half ago, when do you guys remember when I made the video kind of exposing how Top Step's 50% payout was like, you could never actually withdraw all of your profits because of the 50%. And Michael Batak reached out to me, and he was trying to get me to take down the video. Oh, that showed how, yeah, that was wild. I want to use TradingView with MFF. Will the MFF login be used to activate Tradevate through TradingView? Jason Treadway. I mean, I think you can. I know with Apex or with other prop firms you can, but you have to. And I don't know exactly how to do it, but I know you have to turn on it. You have to log into Tradevate and then allow TradingView access, and then I think you can log in through TradingView, if I remember correctly. But it's been a long time since I've done that, so I might not be correct on that. On his XFAs, he's down 50K this year in the live account. Yes. Yeah, he's shared that he's down 50K on the year on his live account. But at one point, I think he had like a $500,000 balance. And my question is just, of that $500,000 balance, how much of that is actually through profits from your live account versus XFA profits transferred into your live account? Because that's one thing that just drives me crazy with all these prop firms. And Top Step is not the only one that does it. There's other prop firms that also do it. But it is so stupid how they've tried to pretend. They try to pretend like they make all their money from live traders. It is so cringy. So stupid. Like, do you know how much Top Step would have to have? Top Step would have to have people making $250 million, no, $250 million a month in live trades just to cover their payouts on their sim funded accounts. That's how, like, it's so insane that they try to spin it like, oh, we want people in a live account because now that's how we make our money. No, it is not, you idiot. That is not how you make money. It's like 2% of your income. All right, market. All right. And I should walk away. I actually need to go up and talk to the I need to go up and talk to the plumbing, or not the plumbing guy, the carpet installation guy, and pretend as if they're helping traders. Does Apex lump together affiliate payments with trading profits, K-Trader? No, they do not. Nope. I can assure you with 100% certainty they do not. Whoa, that's a big dump. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did Trump say? Man. What's going on, folks? What was that? That was a 50-point dump. Wow. Oh, I'm tempted. Their news? Just lost my house on that candle. Paula Plumber. And there she goes. We are dumping down through the 880s. And I'm glad I did not try to take along. Woo! I'd be big mad right now. What a dump. It's almost 100 points. I don't know what's going on. Somebody tell me what's happening. South Korea tariff? I will impose a 25% tariff on Japan. Here we go again. Man, I thought we were done with this. I thought we were done with this. More tariff news. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. If you're short, great news. If you were long, my condolences. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And it is tempting to jump in here, but oh, look at that. Down to the 850s now. It's, oh my goodness. What a dump. Do we try to catch the bottom? Just for fun? Scientific research here? What could go wrong? We do have the lows like 830s. 830s here, definitely 820s. Definitely could have some support here. Oh, man. What a pump here. Man, this is crazy. It's coming. Urgh. So tempted here. I'm so tempted. Trying to control myself. Mm. Kidding me? Okay, we got filled. Got to be quick on the trigger here. Rip it! Come on, baby, go! Don't leave me hanging. Don't do me like, you gotta be kidding. Come on. Don't fake me out. Don't do it. Not today. Not today. Oh my goodness. We got to rip here. We might have to bail. Oh, it hurts. I got to get out. I got to get out. Got to be kidding me. I give up. I give up. Watch us go side. We're probably going to go sideways right here. I mean, 840s. This is where I should have taken the long. Watch this rip straight back up now. Watch. Oh, we're getting destroyed. Tariff news. Yeah, we know. Ay, 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 ay. I give up. I give up. What a disgusting. Disgust me, market. You disgust me. All the cops. You know, that'd be funny. Kind of funny. All the cops like, yeah, what's the problem? I just got stop hunted. No, Citizen Zero. Oh man, I'm sorry. If I'm gambling, it depends what your definition is of that. But man, this. I mean, I was looking that usually when we have this kind of news, we do the V-shape reverse back up. That's what I was looking for, but nope. We chop right back down and stop me out. And now we're going to go higher. Oh, shoot. Okay, guys, I have to actually go. They are waiting on me. Okay, I got to go, guys. The carpet guys need me. All right, I'm going to end it. I'm going to end the stream here. Not a great day. I've had worse. I've had worse. I've had better. Definitely did not trade well today. Actually pretty terrible. Anyway, it is what it is. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in. Appreciate all you guys. We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with better results. And hopefully our kitchen sink plumbing issue will be fixed. I hope. All right, take care, everybody. Appreciate all you. Have a great rest of your day, and God bless.